Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into James Clear's Atomic Habits. Now, many of you will know this book. It's really become fundamental for personal growth.
It really has, yeah.
But we want to go a bit deeper than just the surface level today. Look at some of the psychology Clear uses and how you can really embed these ideas, even if you think you've heard it all before. So our mission really is to explore how you build the good habits, break the bad ones, and ultimately become the person you want to be. And it's all through Clear's core idea. Tiny changes, a remarkable result.
Yeah, not these huge, overwhelming shifts.
Exactly. It's about getting just, 1% better every day.
That's the phrase.
Right.
And that 1% better idea, it starts with what he calls an atomic habit, which is basically just a tiny fundamental habit, small but powerful.
Right.
He uses that famous analogy, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. We've all heard it, but digging into why it works is key.
It's more than just a neat phrase, isn't it?
Totally. It reframes how we see small actions. We expect progress to be linear, put in effort, get a result.
Yeah.
But Clear shows it compounds. So early on, it feels like nothing's happening. Then suddenly, whoosh, you get this big jump. It kind of defies our intuition.
That really struck me too. It changes why we even bother with the small stuff.
Yeah.
We're so focused on the big win, lose the weight, write the book.
The outcome.
Yeah, the outcome. But Clear says, forget the goals for a second. Focus on building systems.
And that difference is crucial.
It really is.
Yeah.
So goals are the result you want, right? Like losing 20 pounds. But the system, that's the daily stuff. Eating healthy today, writing 200 words today.
It's the process, the how.
Exactly. It's shifting from the destination to, the journey, but a very practical journey.
Yeah, and it begs the question for you listening, where's your focus right now? Is it all on the goal or is it on the system? Because Clear has that killer quote.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems.
Oof. Yeah, that's powerful.
It really is. It implies your daily actions, your consistency. That's what determines success, not just how big you dream. Goals matter, sure, but relying only on them. Clear suggests that's probably not going to work long term.
So you need the systems to back it up.
You need systems that make the right choice almost automatic, the smart play.
Okay, so systems are key.
Huh?
How do we actually build them then?
Right. So Clear gives us his 4 laws of behavior change. It's a framework, basically, for building good habits and ditching the bad ones.
And these aren't just random rules, are they?
No, they're rooted in human psychology, how we actually work.
Right.
He boils down complex behavioral science into, really actionable steps.
Okay, let's break them down. What's the first one?
Law 1, make it obvious.
Make it obvious. Okay, so this is about your environment.
Exactly. Design your space so the cues for good habits are just there.
Yeah.
Right in front of you.
Like putting your running shoes by the door.
Perfect example. Or if you want to read more, leave a book on your pillow. Make the cue impossible to miss. Leverage those visual triggers.
Makes sense. What's law 2?
Make it attractive.
Attractive. How so?
This is about linking a habit you want to do with something you already like doing. He calls it temptation bundling sometimes.
Ah, okay. Like, you can only watch your favorite Netflix show while you're on the treadmill.
That's one way, yeah. Or a simpler one. After I have my morning coffee, which you love, I'll meditate for 2 minutes. You use the reward of the coffee to pull you into the meditation.
Okay, clever. So you're piggybacking on existing desires.
Precisely. Then law 3 is make it easy.
This one feels important. We all resist things that feel like hard work.
Absolutely. This law tackles that inertia head on. Reduce the friction. Start ridiculously small.
Like the 2-minute rule.
Exactly. Don't aim for an hour of meditation if you've never done it. Start with 2 minutes. Make it so easy you can't say no. The goal isn't mastery at first, it's just showing up.
Consistency over intensity, initially.
You got it. And finally, law 4, make it satisfying.
Satisfying. So we need a reward.
We need immediate satisfaction. Humans are wired for instant gratification. So find a way to get yourself a little win right after you do the habit.
Like ticking a box on a habit tracker.
Yeah, that's a classic. Or even just mentally saying, nice one, to yourself. That immediate positive feeling reinforces the behavior, making you more likely to repeat it. It bridges the gap until the long-term rewards kick in.
Okay, those 4 laws seem like a really solid foundation. Obvious, attractive, easy, satisfying.
They really are. But then Clear takes it a step further, which I think is where the deepest change happens. He talks about identity.
Identity-based habits.
Right, yeah. This is the game changer. Instead of just focusing on what you want to achieve, you focus on who you want to become.
So it's not just, I want to lose weight.
It's, I am a healthy person, or I am an athlete.
Or I'm the kind of person who doesn't miss workouts. That framing feels really different.
It's profoundly different, because now every time you do the habit, every workout you complete, every healthy meal you eat, it's not just a step towards a goal.
It's like casting a vote.
Exactly. Clear uses that analogy. Every action is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. These small votes accumulate, they build evidence, and eventually you start to actually believe it. You embody that identity.
So the habit reinforces the identity, and the identity makes sticking to the habit feel more natural.
It becomes part of who you are, not just something you do. That's the most sustainable form of motivation.
Okay, so that's building good habits. What about the flip side? Getting rid of the bad ones.
Well, beautifully, Clear just says, invert the laws.
Ah, simple. So the opposite of make it obvious is
Make it invisible.
make it invisible. Remove the cues, hide the junk food, delete the distracting apps off your phone's home screen.
Exactly. Reduce exposure to the trigger. Out of sight, out of mind often really works.
Okay, and the opposite of make it attractive.
Make it unattractive.
So focus on the downside.
Yes. Reframe how you think about the bad habit. Highlight the negative consequences, the benefits of avoiding it. Make the cost feel immediate in your mind.
Got it. Then make it difficult. The opposite of make it easy.
Add friction. If you want to watch less TV, maybe unplug it after each use, or take the batteries out of the remote and put them in another room.
Yeah, add steps. Make it a pain.
Make it a hassle to start the bad habit. Lock apps, block websites, increase the effort required.
And finally, make it unsatisfying. Opposite of satisfying.
Right. Introduce some kind of immediate cost or consequence. Accountability partners are great for this.
Like telling a friend you'll pay him $10 if you skip the gym.
Yep. Or joining a challenge. Having someone watch or having something to lose makes the immediate consequence of failing, well, unsatisfying.
So it really drives home that point again.
Yeah.
It's not about superhuman discipline.
No, it's about smart systems. Designing your environment and your choices so that doing the right thing is easier and doing the wrong thing is harder. Willpower is finite. Systems are reliable.
And that brings us back to environment, doesn't it?
I like.
Clear really emphasizes that. Environment over willpower.
He really does. That quote. You don't need to be disciplined. You just need to be in a disciplined environment. That's such a key insight.
It really shifts the responsibility, in a way.
Yeah.
Instead of blaming yourself for lack of willpower.
You look at your surroundings. How is your environment setting you up for success or failure? Are healthy snacks visible? Is your phone charging in another room overnight?
Little tweaks to the space around you.
They make a huge difference. It's about designing your defaults.
Okay, and there's another practical technique you mentioned earlier. Habit stacking.
Ah, yes. Habit stacking. Super useful.
So how does that work again? It's about linking habits.
Exactly. You tie a new habit. You want to build onto an existing habit that you already do automatically. The formula is, after current habit, I will new habit.
Right, like your example. After I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 2 minutes. Brushing teeth is automatic, so it becomes the trigger.
Precisely. You leverage the momentum of the existing habit. It helps wedge the new behavior into your routine seamlessly.
And again, these tiny additions, they build up.
They compound into powerful routines over time. It's elegantly simple.
So we're building systems, stacking habits, focusing on identity. But it still takes time, right? People give up.
Oh, absolutely. And Clear tackles this head on. It's one of the biggest hurdles. People expect immediate results, and habit change just doesn't work like that.
It's the compound interest thing again. Slow at first.
Exactly. Think about planting bamboo. You water it for ages. Nothing seems to happen above ground. But beneath the surface, the roots are spreading. Then suddenly, it shoots up incredibly fast. Habits are like that.
And that period where you're putting in the effort but not seeing results, that's what he calls the plateau of latent potential.
That's it. The plateau of latent potential. You're doing the work, making those 1% gains, but the visible results lag behind. It feels like it's not working.
Yeah, that must be so discouraging.
It is. That's where most people quit, right before the breakthrough. They mistake the lack of immediate results for a lack of progress altogether.
So the message for you listening is, stick with it. Trust the process, even when it feels slow.
Yes. Have faith that those consistent small actions are making a difference, even if you can't see it yet. They are fundamentally reshaping who you become. Patience is part of the system.
That's a really crucial piece of encouragement.
Definitely. And it underlines that Atomic Habits isn't just about, checking off more tasks or being more productive in a superficial way.
It goes deeper.
Much deeper. It's about identity, like we said. It's about building resilience, understanding yourself, and achieving meaningful long-term growth. Designing a life where good habits are just what you do.
So wrapping this up, if we had to give some final core advice based on Clear's work, what would it be?
I'd say, don't chase perfection. That's a trap.
Right. Aim for consistency instead.
Yeah.
Show up, even imperfectly.
Start small, ridiculously small if you have to.
Be patient. Remember the plateau.
And trust the system you build. Design it well, then trust it to work.
Excellent summary. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. Where in your own life could you apply these ideas? How could embracing just one tiny, consistent change start leading you toward those remarkable results? Where could you plant that first atomic seed?